Okay. Hi. Oh my god, it's been a fucking while. Yeah, a lot happened. I moved, I changed my hair, and I'm cool. But I've still kept reading on books. And I still don't know how to speak in English, which is cool. Anyways, remember the last video and my first video? Yeah, I fucked up so many things, and I'm going to fuck up even more as we go on because I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyways, I've read quite a few books since then. Even though I'm a slow reader, I did read a few books. So I'm going to talk about them. I was in the middle of this book the last time you saw me, and I finished it. And holy shit, this book became my favorite read, like, of all time. This book became one of my favorite books, and if I can convince anyone to read just one book, it's going to be this book because what the fuck? I sobbed my eyes out on like the fucking last few chapters. What the fuck was this? This book made me so emotional. It changed my life. I am not the same as I was before this book. Honestly, this book. Please read it. Please, please, pretty please read it. It's gorgeous. It will forever be in my soul, and I am never going to forget this. Mwah. Love it. Yeah, I'm going to just back it there, like in the last vid, still on the bed. And then my next read was Bride. I showed this book in the last video too. I read this so fast too, even though it was like, what, 400 pages or so? Yeah, it was almost 400 pages, and I read it so fast because holy shit, it was good. This was my first Ellie Hazelwood book, and I just saw it not too long ago that it's going to be another one in this universe, which I will definitely read because this was so good. If anyone hates on this, fuck them. This was amazing. Uh, I annotated quite a few things, and the banter was just really fucking funny. I loved the concept, but oh my god, even the storyline was actually pretty cool. 10 out of 10. I gave it a 5 star. This was amazing. Not gonna lie. Uh, I do not have anything else to add to this. It was fun, I enjoyed it, and I read it fucking fast. Probably got me out of a reading slump too. So yeah, I recommend Bride by Ellie Hazelwood. Now, the next one, I don't know how to even rate because it's a classical. It's Jane Austen, it's classical. Of course, I read it, it was beautiful. I love classical. The cover is still gorgeous. Just look at that. Yeah, it's amazing. So, yeah, this was also fun. And why are the books shining like it's Jesus Christ? I don't know. Anyways, yes, this book was also beautiful. Love it. Jane Austen will forever be one of my favorite classical writers. Oh, love her. Now, these are the only physical books that I've had since then. Sadly, I am a Kindle girly, and I did quite the loveliness to it. It's looking beautiful. The next book I want to talk about is Into the Black by RNA. This is a dark romance, fantasy-ish book, but it's not quite fantasy, it's just got fantasy elements because there are vampires. This book was cool, I liked it. Kind of put me in a book slump, but not because of the book, it was just because of the timing. I enjoyed it in a way, The writing is professional. I love it. Renee is a go-to author of mine. Slay. And I'm so happy because I got to be an ARC member of her, and that's really sick. When it's yeah. I mean, being an ARC reader is like one of my biggest dreams, and it came true. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm an ARC reader now? Holy shit. If you don't know what ARC is, A stands for Advanced, R stands for Readers, and then C stands for Copy. So Advanced Reader Copy. And an Advanced Reader Copy is before the book comes out, people would read it and so they can support it. And it's really cool to be an ARC reader because you get free books, you can read it before the books come out, and it's like. Next book is Frost by C.N. Crawford. I do not know how to pronounce names, I butcher them all the time. This book got me out of a reading slump. I read it in quite a short while. I was sick on that bed. I was dying and I was reading this book and it got me way better than I was. 10 out of 10. We'll continue this series because I want to know what happens. I want to know what happens so bad. But I need to save up for it. Bless my heart. Oh my god. Okay. I don't have a lot of books to talk about because I am a slow reader, so I do not have like that much books to read and stuff like that. Where the fuck is the next book that I'm going to talk about? Here. But yeah, so that's why this channel is like going to be uploading like once every few months because it takes months for me to actually finish like books. I don't know. I even have like a reading tracker. It's disappointing really, but I mean, I read for funs and vibes. That's it. Okay, next book is again RNA. It's Granite and Sugar. I'm gonna put the covers up again because the Kindle doesn't show colors and the cover is just so pretty with colors, so I'm going to put the color one here or there, I don't know yet, probably here. This book, I was got to be an ARC reader, but even if I wasn't an ARC reader, it was beautiful. I loved it. It's such a funny concept and I laughed so much. The jokes are just 10 out of 10. The banter was really cute. The relationship was actually really nice. Everything in this book was just perfect. I love Renee. She's again just a go-to author. And to be fair, dark romance books of mine tend to go a bit like weirdish. Now this doesn't get too weird, but the concept makes it go weird. So check your trigger warnings please when it comes to books of mine, especially if we're talking about the next book because holy shit. Yeah. Again, I have got an ARC copy of this book. What the fuck is my Kindle doing? I'm trying to load in the next book, but it's not going to. Okay, it loaded in. Nice. So I've got these two ARC copies, which I was really happy about. I am enjoying these, and holy shit, I'm so lucky to be one of them. Anyways, this ARC copy is The Catalyst by Sephora. Look at that cover. It looks fucking gorgeous. Now this book. This is a long book. This is almost 800 pages. It's a thick book. And I read it in like 2 weeks or so. So it was fast for me, even though it was a thick book. This book took me on a trip on a really weird trip. This is also pretty white shoes-ish. It's giving white shoes, but it's not quite white shoes. I mean, kind of white shoes. In the next part, probably, when it comes out, it will be white shoes. And I will be reading the next book because holy fuck! I need to know who Bethany will end up. This book was amazing. Again, I'm going to put the cover somewhere here. Or it's already up. I don't know what I'm going to do, to be fair. The writing was gorgeous. I have so many quotes that I have collected from this book that I'm going to put on my Tumblr. Also, yes, I own a Tumblr. If you're not familiar with Tumblr, it's an app, it's a VAB. You can follow me there. I'm way more real there, and I'm way more active on there. I have way too many blogs on there, but my main account is Mirona is not dead. I'm just going to put that there. And then I have my reading blog, which is actually linked in my profile, which is Mirona's Still Reading. I know I'm really creative with my names, but they have stories because I'm not going to get into it, but I got banned. I still don't know why, but I got banned. And yeah, holy shit, these books were just amazing. Like I said, I haven't read so many books, but currently I'm going to be reading, wait, let me grab it. The cover is so pretty, and I'm really excited to read this because the concept looks cool. Fuck my Kindle, it's not showing the damn cover. I need the cover. I want to show you the cover. Awkward silence. And there we go. So this is The Blue Rose by Kay Cardella. And the cover, it just looks so fucking pretty. It's also a dark romance. White shoes? I don't remember. Anyways, it's a thriller, dark romance, and the concept is going to be fucking amazing because the concept is that this girl, she listens to a podcast of true crime, and the true crime podcast, like guys on the podcast see her listening to the podcast and they get obsessive with her. So it's like, who the fuck comes up with this? I guess Kate Cardella. But like, holy shit, I'm so happy to just dive into this book. I'm also going to be taking like a break from dark romance because I've been reading way too much and I just need a good fantasy. So I'm going to be just scrolling on my Kindle to get a good fantasy because I tried so many fantasies and I had to DNF so many of them because they were just not my vibe. But I'm not going to put them in here because I do not want to talk trash about authors and small authors because you never know. It was just probably maybe the autism is coming out, so it was just probably me being the problem because I was not in the mood for fantasy and I didn't know it. But now I'm in the mood for fantasy, so I will be reading more fantasy. This is, I guess, a recap of what I've been reading, but yeah, a lot happened. So I didn't had like that much time to read, but I'm going to be reading way more now. I'm getting back into it, so yes, this was just like a fast 14-minute rant about books that I've read because holy shit, I don't know. I cannot speak about books without spoilers, and I do not want to spoil anything about these books. Please go read all of them. They are amazing. And go read some indie authors. Indie authors have so many good stories, and they are indie, so you're supporting someone who's just starting their stuff. I love reading indie authors because they are just the best in my opinion. Like, no one knows about their books and you're reading them and you get obsessed and it's just the best. But also you get like the hype of the books that are popular. Like, yeah, some of them are actually good enough to deserve the hype, and then there's the disappointing too hyped books, which I've read way too much about. But yeah, uh, have fun. Please take care of yourselves. Eat, drink. I love you, and I'm proud of you. Bye.